This segment's about the installation of the crown landscaping edge material. I've got this already assembled. I'm going to take it apart to show you how easy it is if you change your mind on where you want your landscaping edge. And all there is to the landscaping edge, it's a piece of work. I'm going to take out my old star-driven hex screw or deck screws. Usually I use a 1-inch screw. You can see these are two different sizes. I had them left over, so I used what I had. And I'm going to peel this back, and you'll see my white board down there. You'll see how it's seated in the ground, and it acts as not only a connector but as an anchor. And you'll see my rubber strip that I put in there to prevent weed growth between the pieces. So basically you're looking at the construction of the crown landscaping edge, just as simple as you could be. I'm not going to rip it apart and redo it because it's seated so nice, but you can see how the white wood or the white trim board has seated itself down in the ground and anchored itself very nicely. So basically you just put this in soft ground. Every time it rains, Mother Nature sink itself down in there. And so basically this is the construction of the crown landscaping. Now here I just used 3 screws. And I brought that flush to the top. Flush to the top. And I go into, we'll try this hole. Evidently I missed the first one of these I missed on earlier. That's the right hole. And you can see they're all connected here. Again, this is a 3-foot out of our first 30 part production. I connected the triangles here with trim board underneath on a regular crown landscaping edge material. This would be all one piece, and it would be 4 feet long. So I would have used a quarter less of these. This has got 16, I believe, so I would have only used 12. And again, your steps are, my step I take is 2.5 feet every step. If this is 4 feet that you're going to put in, you're basically going to just take so you step here, here, and here in the morning. You got plenty of room for your feet. You can see the production runs. I've got 2 30-degree angles here that I put together. I saw cut these before I got, because I don't have a marketed piece that will have the 30-degree. Generally, at 30 degrees, everything will match up to itself. And I would imagine this is maybe the combination of these should be 30 degrees match up together. But you can see the construction and from the drawings how they 30 degrees that I showed you in the earlier segment, how well 30 degrees fit when you have numerous, basically 3 types of production. Crown landscaping edge with 90-degree edges on both sides, crown landscaping edge with just a 90 and a 30, and crown landscaping edge with 2 30s on them. They will all work well together. But you can imagine a landscaping guy that used to come out and put that pipe in, they have to dig down 6 inches all over. You have to reseed when they're done because they tore everything out. And then about 15 years later, half of your pipe landscaping edge is gone. You see the differentiation from your grass to your flower bed, your rubber piece in there. You're never going to have a problem with controlling where your grass is growing or where your mulch is laying. So that's the installation of the crown landscaping edge. I can't waste too much more time telling you about it because that's about it. Thank you. Here's the mow right by on our ditches. Once the grass comes up, it's going to look real nice. We can go a little faster. It's just a quick run through. Here's the mow right by on our red maple tree. Really nice. Once the grass comes up here, this mow right by is going to look real nice. Just going to mow right by. No more weed whacking, no spraying. Got one here around this post. We've got Crown landscaping material here on this big tree. It's now a mow right by. Once the grass comes up there, it's going to be nice. Here's 4 landscaping edges. Mow right by. This is 6 landscaping edges. Gonna mow right by. Here's just a regular mow right by. And here's 6 landscaping edges here to mow right by. Once the seed comes up there, it'll be real nice. The earlier segment said I had 120 of these triangles cut from the water jet process, and I thought, what am I going to do with them? Now I'm running out of them. I'm finding use for them all over the place. But you can see the sign and utility pole, a major mowing problem in the past, to the point where I just sprayed a 5-foot diameter around this with poison and gave up on it. But now I've got the mow right by attribute on this. I'll just come in here, bring my mower around here, and go on down there. On the return trip, I'll just catch it here, go on around here, and mow right by, right on down the road then. So you see these telephone boxes all over the place. They put about 3 feet away from utility poles and other utility boxes. You can even see a good 2-3 foot tree, how you could design these crown landscaping edges around and never have to mow again. So I believe if a landscaping firm saw how nice and easy these were to cut, to anchor down with that plastic board, these aren't going to go anywhere. You can design it even more symmetrical than what that is, but that's going to be extremely functional for me. I'm going to be a very happy camper. For years I dealt with this, and I kind of had a burr up my butt about how the county put that so close. I don't care if the county puts them 5 feet away, 10 foot away, 2 feet away, or anything anymore. I can handle it. And we've got it seeded, we've got our grass watered here. You give this about 6 weeks and it's going to be a beautiful little section of ditch. And so you can see the mulch went on easy, and we kind of step on these to anchor them down a little bit. I put a big hunk of mud on that. I better not do that again. But it's just another means of getting a problem solved, and I can't think of any other way of doing it than this Crown landscaping edge material. Again, customers have no choice about this stuff. You have never seen anything like this. I know you haven't. And once people see this and see how they can get away from their problems, they're going to love it. Now, the other thing I want to comment about is the landscapers themselves. There are going to be a few of them saying, no. But there are going to be a few of them that's dynamic and sharp, and they're going to jump on this and create something for their clients that their clients are really going to like. Now, there is no weed whacking here anymore. There is no spraying anymore. There is just a matter of me I like to eat olives when I mow. It's just a matter of me and my olive jar going right by here and just laughing a little bit, because this is how you want your life to be, not the chaos that I had before we did this. So I think we've showed how you can use multiple uses on this Crown landscaping edge material, and there's no limit to the creativity that can be used. You saw how a little 20-volt saw cut right through that, no problems. You saw how the boards are anchored in, no problems. This to me is much more efficient easy installation than that stupid piping they put in with the 6-inch flange and spikes down. They have to dig all out. You don't have to dig anything out. In fact, I had to bring a little dirt in because of my dead spot from spraying so many years. But it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. So I thank you for your time.